In France, a 3-year-long process to update rules regarding everything from stem cells to genetic testing is coming towards an end. Lawmakers in France's lower house of parliament will vote tonight on an updated bioethics legislation. But this time, access to assisted reproductive technology will be expanded to include single women and lesbian couples. Conservative family groups have long pushed for reproduction laws in France to be limited. Currently, women who hope to be mothers are forced to go abroad. Well, let's go to Paris now. Our reporter Guillaume Desjardins is on the scene for us. Guillaume, morning to you. These rules in France, these bioethics rules, which I said involve things like stem cells and genetics, they're revised every 7 years. This time around, it's proved highly controversial. Why is that, and what might change?
Well, the ART reform is actually supported by 2/3 of French people, but we do remember some protests, mostly from those opposing it last year during the first reading at the Assemblée nationale, mostly on grounds that it would lead to legalizing surrogacy in France. Now, the reform of the ART was actually one of Macron's campaign promises back in 2017 and was supposed to be voted earlier this year, but was postponed due to the COVID pandemic. Now, joining me is Maître Anne-Sophie Laguens. She is a family law lawyer specialized in LGBT cases. Maître Laguens, thank you for joining us. Well, the women in France, whether they are single or part of same-sex couple, they have access to ART, only they have to go abroad to do it. Why? What does it mean for them, and what will the bill change for them?
Well, actually, exactly, you needed to go abroad and come back to France and then adopt the child. So actually you had some insecurity about the kids. So if something would happen to one of the mothers, maybe the other one wouldn't have the right to keep the kid. So there would be more security and there could be mothers from the beginning.
Well, and there is actually a debate during the discussions over whether or not the method of conception should appear in the child's birth certificate. Why is that the debate, and why does it matter?
Because it's about discrimination as well. Because either you put the conception in the birth certificate and you do it for everyone, or you don't at all. It's like either you do it for all parents, including straight couples, or you don't do it at all.
There are fears from opponents of the law that it will lead to legalizing surrogacy. What have the representatives decided on that?
It's a really different debate because it's really not the same. Surrogacy, it's about your body, what you do with your body, what you're allowed to do with your body. As for the moment, the civil code in France forbids to use the body and to use the body as a way to carry the kid. So it's not possible as for the moment, and it won't be before a couple of years, I think.
Thank you very much indeed. And as we're speaking, representatives behind us at the Assemblée nationale actually resumed the debate. And even though the chapter on legalizing ART for all women has been voted on earlier this week, there are still many of the 2,300 amendments to be discussed that will keep representatives busy until late tonight. And the law will finally go back to the Senate after that for a final voting.
Guillaume, thank you very much for more analysis, and of course we'll have more on this story throughout the day here on Euronews.